Hello everyone, and welcome back to more Hearthstone Curse of Naxxramas. This time we're taking on the Grand Widow Faerlina. We're gonna go, take a look at her hero ability, which... Okay, so, like all heroic bosses, the deck you want to use is kind of defined by the boss's hero ability, and in this case, fire a missile for each card in your opponent's hand. And for 1 mana, which is really good. So, originally I was thinking, well, okay, then what deck do I have where I tend to run out of cards really quickly? And that is, of course, Zoo, which seems to be the common consensus. Everyone wants to use Zoo to fight her, and I don't blame them, and I'm no different. However, I did have to kind of rework my Zoo deck. I ended up putting in... Oh, where is it? Dark Iron Dwarf, I ended up putting in, and Abusive Sergeant, which I already had in there, but, between Dark Iron Dwarf and Abusive Sergeant, it helps you with removal. Those attack boosts really help out with, getting rid of some of the larger minions she plays. At any rate, that's what I've been working with. It seems to go pretty well. I did 2 practice runs, and I beat her both times. So, we'll see how we do. Of course, naturally, since I'm recording, I'll probably lose like 8 times in a row, but we'll see. Where is it? There it is. Okay, let's do this.
Gul'dan versus Grand Widow Faerlina!
My acolytes serve me without question.
Your soul shall be mine!
Alright, yeah, I did make a few changes to the deck. I put Nerubian Egg in, and I think I also have the Haunted Creeper in as well. Maybe... yeah, let's get rid of those. They are super helpful, but just not right now. Oh, well, yeah, it's not that much better. I guess I can activate the egg with Direwolf Alpha. Hey, look at that. The problem is, if I play it now, and she hero abilities, well, yeah, that's okay.
Why do you call?
If nothing else, it's important to get those cards out of your hand. Okay. Alright, that went pretty well, actually. Her hero ability is strongest at the beginning, obviously. Okay, so I think now would be a good time to Nerubian Egg, actually. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. We hit. No hero ability. Oh, that's too bad. I really wanted her to kill that egg.
In the master's name.
Oh, there we go. She's going to... That's something else that makes her overpowered. Normally that adds +1 attack to her, but this time it... yeah, +3. Pretty terrifying. Okay, that gets 1 attack. And do I actually want to run it in? Well, let's see. If I do, that's going to do 1 damage. It's going to be at 3. Next turn he hits this. He's still at 1. That's not very good, honestly. I think I'll just hit her for now. As much as I would love to...
The widow embraces me.
Oh, jeez. See, this is what I'm talking about. These things, you have to kill them right away. I guess I should have activated that thing. I don't know. Alright. I can give it +2 attack. Yeah, that gives me 2 4/4s. That's pretty damn good.
You have failed.
Ah! Alright. We can hit that for 3. That does nothing. We can withstand another attack.
Bring out your dead.
Next turn, I'm hoping to Defender of Argus, the 2 4/4s. Oh, she hit that. Okay. I'm actually surprised. Alright. Get that up. I think I'll play the Flame Imp now while I still can. And then, since she's gonna have to go through here... well, do I want to take that one down is the question. You know, I think I do. Every summon a minion with Death Rattle, gain 1/1. Yeah, that's pretty spooky too. Alright, we'll just trade for now. See, the concerning factor now is that this can go into something and then she has control over this Death Rattle now, which is not that great, but I wouldn't be surprised if she played it poorly. Oh. Okay, it's gonna buff that. Nice. Okay. Time to empty the hand. In fact, I will life tap here. Yes. Very nice. Okay. Well, that changes things a bit, doesn't it? Let's see, 4, 4 and 3. 4 and 3 makes 7. Okay, no benefit from that. Ah, that's the stuff. Very nice. Definitely the easiest of the heroic challenges. Alright, Shattered Sun Cleric. That works pretty well. We can do this. Very nice, and then we just hit, and of course we hit. Do I want to life tap? I don't think I need to, so no, I won't. Oh, wow, she just skipped her turn. Hilarious.
Push forward.
Okay. You have one last chance to win. Oh, what? I'm telling you. The easiest. Wow. That was absurd.
Means nothing. The Spider Queen will dispatch you easily.
Okay. So next up is Maexxna, the hardest. So there's the hero ability, return 2 random enemy minions to your opponent's hand. It is horrible. So I guess we could try to make a deck for it, and we'll take her on once. For a long time, I didn't look up any decks for how to beat them, right? I wanted to figure it out myself. But I wasn't finding too much. I mean, I wasn't coming up with anything super great. My original idea, and that's the one we'll make right now, was to go with like a freeze mage, which, as it turns out, is pretty popular among the Maexxna people. We'll go ahead and name this Maexxna. I think that's how you spell it. So ideally, she's going to get all these little spiders out. You want her to flood her board with just one attack creature, so she just can't play anything. You take 7 damage every turn. So what do you do to get around that? Heal. Lots of heals. You can Voodoo Doctor. There we go. Battlecry. Restore 2 health. And that goes back to your hand every turn. You can, of course, also Earthen Ring. There we go. So those keep getting returned to your hand, and then every turn you can heal for, at least 5. However, if you don't really draw into these in the beginning, then you're kind of in trouble. You really are. Aside from that, lots of spells, lots of stalling, like Frost Nova, for example. Ice Barrier is good. I don't have any Ice Block, which was crazy. I couldn't believe I didn't have any Ice Block. Vaporize could be helpful if you want to kill those haunted creepers so they spawn 2 1/1s. And it fills up her board. You want to do that as quickly as possible. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Cone of Cold could be okay. Blizzard, deals 2 damage. It could be helpful. Flame Strike will get you out of a bad situation, but it'll also allow her to play bigger, scarier stuff. Fireball's good for face damage and possible removal. What else is there? Charge creatures are okay. Ideally, Pyroblast. I know I used to have Pyroblast. I must have disenchanted it in a fit of anger during a bad arena run or something. Because that sounds like something I would do. Yeah, probably Arcane Intellect would be good. What else do we have here? Frostbolt's good. Ice Lance, probably pretty good. Mirror Image, I don't know. I'm still on the fence about Mirror Image. I'm not sure if I like it or not. Some cycling. Some cheap cycling would, of course, be nice. So, something like Gnomish. I don't want Gnomish Inventor. That is the wrong one. It's Novice Engineer. That's what it is. Whatever, they're both gnomes. That's the stuff. Okay, so that's pretty good. Again, gets returned to your hand every time, so you can just keep cycling through cards. Which can be a bad thing. You can overdraw pretty easily. And then I guess maybe go for some big charge stuff like Rocketeer, perhaps, would be pretty good. Stone Tusk Borer could be good. We'll take that one. Oh, Arcane Golem for damage. Maybe some of that. What are we at? Okay, so then we'll go Bluegill and we'll go Archer. Elven Archer, yes. That's the stuff. Okay, well, there we go. Let's see how this does. Probably terrible, probably going to fail. But we'll take a quick look at it here. We'll give it our best shot. I have beaten her with this deck. Or something similar to it, at least.
Jaina versus Maexxna.
You asked for it.
Alright, I don't want Fireball or Ice Lance right now. I will keep the Bluegill. Probably use it to kill one of these and spawn 2 1/1s. Okay, Elven Archer's good. Novice Engineer is also good. It's a shame we didn't draw into any healing, though. It seems like that's what you really have to do right away.
Poison will make your death mostly painless.
Silence! Alright. So Web Wrap comes out before everything else. That's hard to say. Web Wrap. Web Wrap. Comes out before any other play is made. So you'll always get 2 cards back. Right away. Guaranteed. Every time. Okay. Okay. Draw it. Oh, that's not very mana efficient, is it? Okay. Let's do that. A lot of people want to go for face damage above all else, but I don't know if that's necessarily a good plan. I don't know. I suppose I could have just hero ability'd that, but... Web Wrap, Web Spinner, please be all you play. Yes, looks like it. Oh, okay. Alright, we're still at all 1 damages. That's good. Unfortunately, yeah, still no healing. However, it looks like we can fill her up. Okay, there's that. That puts her at 6, and then finally this fills up the board with 1/1s. That's good. You don't always get that. Although, granted, we are going to take 7 damage this turn, and I have no healing. Still no healing. Okay, let's try to get some draw. Hey, Voodoo Doctor, yes. Thank you. That is what we want. We'll do that, and I could play Elven Archer and hit her in the face for 1, but I don't think that would be a good idea because I might not get my heal back. And I really do want my... Yeah. We want that heal back. We just need to survive and stall into the late game. If you can reach a point where you're gaining health, then it's time to start using some mana to just hit her in the face with spells and such. And Pyroblast would really help out here. A lot of people use Naxxramas, but like I said, I'm trying really hard not to, oh, jeez. Yeah, I'm trying really hard not to use legendaries. Not that I have Naxxramas anyway. Okay, so, well, we definitely need to heal. That is important. We've got 4 left. We could do that, and then Elven Archer. Alright, that's fine. Ice Lancer to the face, and Elven Archer to the face as well. Very nice. It's just that if you get more than 2 out, one of them will stay on the board, and then she'll likely remove it. Oh, dude, come on. Okay. It's time to draw into things. Come on, Earthen Ring Farseer right now. Oh, wow. That sucks. Oh, do I want an Arcane Intellect? That's a good question. Let's go for card draw.
You like my invention?
Okay, there's a second Voodoo Doctor. I don't need... I don't need the healing this turn, although it would be nice. It's just that odds are I'm going to get this guy back, but by playing the second one, then it goes from a 66% chance to a 50% chance that I get them back, and that's not so good. Okay, alright, that's good enough. It's just that now that I have that arcane into— oh no! Oh, my heal! That was probably a bad move. She's gonna trade one of those into it. Most likely. Right? No! Okay, well that's your mistake then. We can clear the entire board right now with Blizzard. However, I don't want to. Alright, so we have to draw into Earthen Ring, or it's all over. The question is, do I want a Novice for 4? That's— no, this is a better deal. Okay. And that would still allow me to play Earthen Ring. Yes! Nice. Okay. Things are looking up. Kind of. One of these guys is going to stay out on the board, and that's scary. Also, that only healed me to 7, which means I have to trade one of them down this turn just to stay alive. That's too bad. Okay. Okay, so theoretically now she can only do 6 damage this turn. Theoretically. But she'll also play something really scary, no doubt. Yep. Yeah, it's not good to see. Okay, we are down to 1. Oh man. I might have to Blizzard just to get myself out of trouble. By Blizzard, I can Ice Lance that. Oh, jeez. I don't see any good way out of this, honestly. Could also do that just to get rid of it. No, we have to Blizzard, I think, to survive. Oh, wow, it gave her Maexxna. Killing that web spinner gave her Maexxna. Does that help me in any way, shape, or form? Also, I'm going to— yeah, bye, Blizzard. That's too bad. I definitely could have used you. Wow. That is incredibly unlucky. That does no good. I don't have my Frost Nova. If I had Frost Nova, I could stall them. That's not going to happen. I guess I could try to draw into it. I think that's my only chance.
I hope you like my invention.
Okay, more healing.
I hope you like my invention.
Unfortunately, that puts me at 5. Is there any way I can stay alive? I don't think so. That's going to get me to 7, and then I'm dead. Yeah, so this is usually how it goes. I get her down to around 37. That's pretty accurate, and then I lose out. I think I could probably play this deck better. I just need more time to think about it. There are a lot of variables. It's like, well, yeah, I could do this and this, or I could also do this and this. Does that keep me alive? I don't know. Let me do them. There's a lot going on. Yeah, I'm screwed. At any rate, let's concede. If nothing else, we had success on the Grand Widow Faerlina pretty damn easily. Really easy boss. This one, not so much. There are some other decks that we'll try out in the next video. I read that some people are using Face Hunter, which is interesting. I could see how that might work. With all the minions she has on the board, Unleash the Hounds could certainly be very good, especially if you get a Timberwolf in there. Stuff like that. So just a straight up rushdown deck. I don't know how well that would work. People are saying, oh, 100% win rate. I seriously doubt it. At any rate, this has been more Hearthstone Curse of Naxxramas with me, Luke Knootsman. We'll see you back here next time. Luke out.